I know it, and you know it. A lot of times our New Year's resolutions fail before we even set our sights on spring. So today we're learning ways to foolproof your resolutions with life coach Stephanie Mansour. Thank you so much for being with us.
Sure. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So a lot of the time I know people diet, exercise, but also I think more critically, people who are unemployed think about, okay, I'm going to try to find a job.
Yeah. So there's all that seasonal work that had happened, and so now in January, sometimes people are looking for new jobs, and that may be their resolution. It might not be exercising 5 times a week or, going on a diet. They may be looking for a new job. So if that's your New Year's resolution, I have a few steps for you so you can foolproof this.
Okay,
so
perfect.
First of all, we want to write down the resolution on a sticky note. So I recommend just writing it down in one small sentence. So and then in the present tense, have a new job. So when you put it in the present tense, you are telling...
I have a new job, or I get a promotion, or I advance myself in some way.
Exactly. So you're telling yourself that you already have it. It's already happened. So you're setting yourself up mentally for success. So then in order to be a little bit more productive with your resolution, so you're not wasting time, I recommend writing down each of the action steps on an index card. So what do you need to do first? Well, you need to make sure that you do your resume, right?
Sure.
Update that. Then you need to look for jobs, and then you can put that down. Then you need to apply to, let's say, 3 jobs. That's your goal.
See, that's a good one because you've kind of set a specific number. I think what happens is people apply for a job and then they don't get it and they go, okay, I've lost, it's over. And then you lose that steam.
Yeah, and you get discouraged very quickly. So the more you can write things down on those index cards, come up with an elevator pitch, look up networking events, sign up for 2 networking events. The more you can quantify these things, the more easily you're going to be able to write them down on a calendar. And that's the next step. So you want to write down those specific actions onto a calendar. You want to write down the day, and you want to write down the time that you're going to be doing this.
So you can really see your progress, and you can really see how much or how little you have done to try to advance your goal.
Exactly. And some people are like, okay, I'm going to come home from work and I'm going to write my resume after a long day at work. That might not be realistic. So you want to look at your calendar, look at what you have going on, and then pencil that time in so that you can see how it's going to be all laid out for the month.
Sure. Great advice.
Then, moving on, after you have this all mapped out,
there's more.
There's more. You want to make sure that you're writing down your successes in a success journal. So I have all my clients keep a success journal, and every night you want to reflect on the day and think, okay, what did I do that was successful today? And write that down and say, I feel successful because.
Even if you had a conversation with someone that said, I like this and this about your skills and your experience, but we don't have anything available right now. That makes you feel better about yourself.
Yes, exactly. And success breeds success. So that's why you want to make sure you're documenting that.
Good ideas.
Yes, and then also in order to reward yourself, you want to have some prizes. I always recommend that people reward themselves for doing good things. Or,
unless you're on a diet.
Right. Then don't have the ice cream. But the other thing you can do is really make your goal public. So let other people know what you're doing. And you can do this with your friends and family, or you can do this on social media and have it so that people know what you're doing and they can cheer you on.
Asking you like, oh, so Stephanie, how's that job hunt going?
Exactly. And you don't want to say, oh, I gave up already. So you're not going to say that. So you want to really, make sure you have that support system. And going back to the prizes, so I actually have a 21-day free challenge going on for health and wellness, if that is your goal. We have workout plans, eating plans, and then confidence boosting tips.
Those are the #1 resolutions
they are,
in the new year, for sure.
So if you're interested in that, you can go to stepitupwithsteph.com to sign up. But we have all of these great prizes from these great companies. We have Whole Foods, Kind Bars, Asics. I know, they're my favorite. And we have all these prizes, so that's another incentive in order for you to keep and foolproof your New Year's resolution.
Right. And how many people come to you after they've failed and say, okay, I need to get back on track? I think the key that you're saying is don't let yourself get off that road in the beginning.
And if you do get off the road, Dina, you can always reevaluate that resolution. So did you maybe not want it enough? Was it maybe not specific enough? Was it not concrete enough? Go back and reevaluate and then see how you can change the course.
That's exactly right. Some great advice. Thank you so much. If you want more ideas and information on that free 21-day challenge, you can visit stepitupwithsteph.com, and we'll have a link on our website as well, WGNTV.com/midday.